welcome to another episode of the Linux Guy. Today I'm not going to be going into depth on any particular Linux thing or tech thing that I want to share, but rather I want to make a comment that I guess will be somewhat political. I'm not going to go into partisan things, but basically people have been being banned from YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all of the big tech platforms, which if you're a fan of this channel, you already know I'm not a huge fan of them. I've made a video talking about how to get off them and what other things you can choose and how that there's different options and that you don't have to be stuck in this walled garden. Well, today I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. With all of the purges that have happened in the last week, I think it's time that I tell YouTube I'm done. I'm going to post this video on all of my platforms, but at this point, I'm not going to post any more videos to YouTube. So if you see my channel on YouTube, come find me on one of these other alternatives that I'm going to show you now. I'm going to leave my YouTube channel up. I've decided that I have 300 some subscribers there now, and I don't want to take away the content that I've created for them already, but I also want to communicate to everyone that I'm done there and tell them where they can find me, because I'm not going to be doing any more commenting or anything on YouTube. I'm done with it. I'll leave it there sort of as a ghost, and that's basically it. Nothing will be monetized, and that's just how it's going to go. So let's talk about the alternatives now. Some of these I've mentioned before. The first one I think is the best is Odysee.com. Here's my channel on Odysee.com. The present date, I have 131 followers. It's not as many as YouTube, but I've actually made money on the Linux Guy on Odysee, where I've made zip on YouTube so far. So this is really where I'd like everyone to go. It's blockchain, so I don't have to worry so much about people pulling my content or making some dumb corporate decision, because it's decentralized. It uses cryptocurrency, its own cryptocurrency called LiteCoin, and it has good engagement, a good comment section. It's a well-built website, and I like Odysee.com. Odysee.com uses the protocol of this website, though, lbry.tv. It uses the LBRY protocol. So you'll notice this looks very similar. They're slightly different color, and they have a different banner, but they're a lot alike. They share a cryptocurrency, and they share a protocol. They are technically different, though. But whatever is on Library is also on Odysee. So that makes my life easier. And I'm over here, too. So if you'd rather use Library instead of Odysee, you can. For most people who like the YouTube experience, I'm going to say Odyssee's better, but Library's good too. I also have a few other options. These are lower on my list, but I still have engagement on them. If you're on these websites, you'll know that. I've definitely responded to comments on BitChute here. Here's my channel on BitChute, and you can see I've got my whole library posted there. Admittedly, I don't get on this one quite as often as Odysee, but I do try to engage people here on BitChute as well. And then, because I'm taking YouTube down, I felt that I should add another one. And I'm going to be adding a Rumble. So I do have an active Rumble now. I have uploaded 2 videos so far, and then I had some troubles, so I stopped. But I do have a channel over there. Over the next week or two, I'm going to get all my content caught up on Rumble. So moving forward, Rumble is going to be an option for those of you who want to use Rumble. I don't know a whole lot about this ecosystem, so I'm not going to make a ton of comments on it, but a lot of people seem to be moving over to it, so I'm going to give it a try. Let me know in the comments on one of these platforms if you want me to go somewhere else. I'm open to Minds.com, for example, but Minds isn't really a video platform, so I'm not sure if that's a good move or not. Or if you have any other choices or ideas or places that I should look at, please let me know. I'm interested to see them. Also, let me know in the comments on one of these platforms if there's any videos you'd like to see, any tutorials you'd like to have. I try to make good content that's clear, and it seems like people like my content, and so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, just not on YouTube anymore. So, YouTube people, goodbye. I hope to see you on one of these other platforms, and thanks everybody for watching. Send us a tip if you feel so inclined. That's how we grow, and I'll see you in the next one.